Hello, happy Wednesday. Hope you're all doing well. Remember, drop me in a like down below. I'd appreciate that before we kick off. Always helps me out greatly, particularly you regular viewers. It's always helpful. So just drop me in a like down below. Drop me in a comment, smiley face, thumbs up. Let me know how you're doing today. That'd be awesome. And as well, if you like what I say, share this video as well with those you hold dearest. It would be a great. What's the word I'm looking for there? Will be a great thing to do for me, and I'd appreciate it very much. Right, anyway, let's talk about fitness, okay, for the new year. So you might have noticed, fully enough, that this year's been a bit, well, we've basically started this year in a worse position than we were for the majority of the back end of last year, because you've got to bear in mind from probably about August time to, say, November, we weren't really locked down in the UK, and then obviously we've got into this lockdown now in the UK, national lockdown, which is going to be until at least the end of February, and I think what's happened is the difference. I've noticed a lot of differences between this lockdown and the previous one, in the sense that, last time there was a bit of a novelty going on. There was the rainbows and the clapping and the Strava, everyone joining Strava, and the banana bread and the pea with Joe Wicks and all this sort of stuff. I think people now are angry. I think it's changed a little bit. And obviously with this particular national lockdown, particularly in the UK that we've got into, one of the biggest changes from, say, going from the tier 4 to this one is caused the schools closing, which has caused a massive problem. Now, I've been a fitness professional for a long time, and the biggest obstacle that people have towards particularly the fitness element of a weight loss process is time. So time is the first thing that they look at, or first thing they sort of blame for not being able to do anything. Now, certainly what is counterproductive here is turning around and saying that's not an excuse, because it is an excuse. It is an excuse, and we can't just poo-poo people's excuses or poo-poo people's reasons. So if you're looking at this now and you thought to yourself, do you know what, irrespective of what's happened this year, I'm going to get fit, I'm going to sort myself out, and then the school's closed, and you've got kids that were supposed to be at school, it creates a problem for you. Now, imagine, though, being still able to do 22 and a half hours of exercise across 6 weeks, even in that situation. Because I've noticed that we're doing, obviously, our fitness program is basically exactly the same. Now, we can only work with the situation we've got, which is we're doing online workouts. So the workouts are exactly the same. The only difference being they're done online versus outdoors. Now, no one provides the service that we offer. No one does the amount of session times we do. No one does the commitment that we do. No one does the workouts that we do. So basically, we're still doing 6 days a week, 10 sessions, and we're offering unlimited sessions to all of our members. Now, the big difference between what we do and what a lot of other people do is that we charge for our service. It's still a program that is chargeable, because that makes sure that people turn up. Okay, because if you don't pay attention. So that's why people don't do free workouts. If people did free workouts online, we wouldn't have an obesity problem or a depression problem in the UK. And I'm not talking to fit people here. So if you're a fit person who goes, well, I did free workouts, well, you're a fit person. We're not talking to those people. So basically, our guys, particularly the morning sessions, the 6 a.m. sessions, they're doing these sessions, getting done by 7:15, sorry. They haven't got to leave the house. The kids aren't probably up yet, so the workout's done. Now, if you're having to go somewhere to work out, which of course you can't in the UK at the moment, it's a problem, because there's a time factor there. You take that time factor out and do 5 workouts a week, which you can do with us at 45 minutes a pop every morning. Well, you kept that up for 6 weeks. Well, you're going to do 22 and a half hours of exercise in 6 weeks. So nearly a day's worth of exercise. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. And you imagine yourself now and you being consistent and doing 5 workouts a week for 6 weeks, or even 4 workouts a week for 6 weeks. You're going to be in a good spot, both physically and mentally. Where are you going to be if you do nothing? Yeah? And that's irrespective of time, whatever else, because we've got the ability to be able to do this without having to leave the house. The only difference is you've got to be committed, and you've got to want to do it, and you've got to be willing to sort of step away a little bit from the excuses that everybody else is making, and step up and do something different. Okay, so it's certainly one to think about, and that's the way you've got to think about it, because we're going to be in this till the end of Feb, at least, and if you think it's going to be sooner than that, no, you've got to get away from this hope thing and this unrealistic optimism. Because I was there last year, I was always the one. Oh no, it will be over soon. you've got to get out of that mindset and you've got to take control of it. So if you do want any help, feel free, comment below with ready, drop me a direct message, we'll see if we can help. And yeah, we'll have a chat with this. Women only fitness program, women only group fitness program, unlimited sessions at the moment. We do 10 slots across 6 days, 45 minutes long. And like I said, we're offering that unlimited so you can do as many as you like, particularly for the next 6 weeks. So we can take this thing by the kahunas and really get a result. If you don't want a result, absolutely fine, no problem at all. I'd appreciate just dropping us in a like down below before you go, or a comment or a smiley face, and let me know how you're doing today. Let's go. See you soon.